If you relate to being confined in a place where you're forced to be there and you feel like you can't escape because of life, this is what helped me. As I was journaling, I gave myself a script, a step-by-step guide on how to get out of this depressive period. And I want to share this with you because it really helped me. So I hope that it's going to help you too. So listen to the end, I guess. So guys, if you haven't heard this about me, I'm a stripper. I've been a stripper for 6 years of my life. And the job has taught me a lot, which is why I have this channel. I share everything I've learned. But it's also put me through some difficult situations. The people who create the demand for my industry, they also demonize the people who provide the supply. We're not hourly, we earn what we earn. Someone that you know that you're best friends with is making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a night, and you are faced with people who are rude to you, who make it known that they despise you, and you are not making any money. You really start to question yourself and question, am I good enough? Am I ugly? Am I fat? Am I saying the right things? Am I not appealing enough? Ooh, you know? If you feel like, yeah, your nervous system is overrun, that you can't feel yourself anymore, you can't feel like the person that you know you can be, you can't feel your spark, you can feel your spark dying, this. First of all, allow yourself to mourn. Be upset, then pick yourself up and don't play into the victim mindset. It's like the whole thinking of an elephant thing. When you tell someone not to think of an elephant, they think of an elephant. So it's the same with toxic positivity. When you tell yourself to be positive despite actually feeling negative, you can't just overcome that. You have to feel the negative first. Step number 2 for me was choose your character. And what I mean by that is, I read this book by Ali Abdaal. Let me show you it actually. I've got it right there. Am I still in frame? I think so. I read this book, great book, I would recommend. I haven't read it to the end, I'm not gonna lie. I've read half of it, okay? But anyway, and right at the beginning of it, it's teaching you how to be productive. There was this one chapter that said, choose your character. Pretend like you're in a video game and choose your character. And it adds a bit of play to your day-to-day life. And I thought that was so valuable because especially when you are in a mindset where you feel like you can't get out and you feel like everything is trapping you and you're in a jail cell, it changes and shifts your whole perspective when you allow yourself to play, when you allow yourself to take it less seriously, because what is making all of this so horrible is how serious it is. Throw your hands up to the wind, say, I don't care anymore, allow yourself to play. My example was that I was someone that approached things with curiosity. My character was a curious character. And I was going through this shitty episode in life because I needed to learn something from it. My character was curious about the way that life works, so I implemented that and I was like, okay, what is this teaching me? Okay, my neighbor was walking past and I feel really awkward talking to the camera when someone can hear me. Back to the podcast. Sorry, I'm locked in, I promise. So number 3 was, instead of I hate this victim mentality, do what is this trying to teach me and why? Went over it, you get it. Number 4, find an exit plan. And an exit plan, you can trick yourself, right? You can trick your own subconscious. You don't need to take an exit plan because sometimes I understand you can't. But just knowing that you have one there if things get bad shifts everything within you and makes things lighter, because you can tell yourself that I know if I need to, I can escape because of this plan. But I do think it's good to have a way out regardless. Even if you can't, you always can find a way out. Number 5, everything is fucked anyway. You might as well have fun. Back to play. Throw your hands up to the wind. It can't get any worse. You know, when you're at the point of no return, whatever, fuck it, might as well have fun. Don't do anything where you're rationalizing and trying to act in the best way possible and trying to this and whatever. Throw caution to the wind. It's already horrible. You might as well get something out of it and have fun with it. Number 6 is, imagine you have a golden parachute. What would you do then? Allow yourself to think that things are going to work out in your favor and golden parachute is going to save you regardless of what happens. Even if you don't actually believe it, allow yourself to believe it right here and then. Allows you to do what you want to do. It's a season, not a lifetime. That's number 7. Remember that this is going to change. Next time, oh my God, this is a really good one. Next time you're happy, make sure you journal. describe her, tell her how you feel, tell her what you're going through, because I knew that going to that FIFO, fly in, fly out, for those of you that aren't Australian, I knew that going to that job was going to be quite horrible and difficult for my mental health. So whilst I was happy, and when I was happy and enjoying my actual daily routine that I love, I wrote down that version of me and I described her to the future version of me that I knew was going to go through difficult times. And opening that and reading that obviously made me bawl my eyes out, of course, but also reminded me that life changes all the time. And even though every minute feels like an eternity and a week feels like 3 months because your nervous system is so overrun, it reminds you that things are going to change. Because if you were so happy at one point like this, it can change back to it. Anyway, realize you haven't lost your spark. It's just been buried because your nervous system is in fight or flight mode. And that part of you will come out again. Your spark will come, I promise you. Number 10, listen to no one. Just your intuition. It doesn't need to make sense to anyone. If anyone's like talking you out of what you think and what you want to do, it can feel so heart-wrenching, obviously, in the moment when you feel horrible and then you say, okay, I have this idea, and someone says, no, you're silly. Don't listen to anyone. Your gut knows best. Talking of not listening to anyone, the whole gut situation, we feel things with our gut first, and then your logical mind reasons you out of it. If you feel something come up within you, first allow yourself to feel it, to listen to it, then let your mind go through it. Don't listen to your mind, actually, because I know your mind is going to try and go through it regardless. Don't allow it. Don't listen to your mind. Literally just go, nah, you're good. Not today. Thank you, sir. Not today. Listen to your gut, because that's what your soul is trying to tell you to do. Yeah, I hope this has helped. Also, if you're still here, by the way, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. This is my room now. I've decorated my room. Yay! Yay! And also like and subscribe so that you have like an online bestie, because we can be friends, obviously. And subscribe to my Substack. It's free. Okay. I love you millions, and I'll see you again next week.